All right, Grant and Ethan Sturm of Atlantic, the doubles champions here today at the district meet in Red Oak. Gentlemen, you guys are headed to state. Just your thoughts?
Yeah, we've played together all year. Got a lot of chemistry, but also we're brothers, so we already had some. So just playing on the court together, pretty good. We worked pretty well together, and then tonight we played pretty well also.
Just glad to make it, glad to go to state with him, and pretty good experience so far.
You mentioned you guys being brothers. What is that dynamic like when you guys are a doubles team? Obviously, you have good chemistry, but is there maybe some tense moments too?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, it gets a little chippy here and there, but we can move past it pretty well.
Yeah, kind of more than like if he was with a friend, it gets a little more tense.
Yeah.
At the same time, do you feel like you guys probably have a good idea of what the other one is going to do?
Yeah, definitely. We have very good chemistry, like you said, and communicate well and just play well together.
Aside from obviously the chemistry, what do you feel like you guys did well today?
Well, we usually just play consistent, place our shots, and have a little power here and there when they throw up a little lob. And yeah, we just out-consistented them.
I thought his first serve was good when he got it in, and like it kept him off balance with the fast and then the spin one too, and it led to easy spikes.
It's always fun to qualify for state, no matter the event, but does it mean a little more maybe knowing that you're taking your brother with you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I never really imagined going to state in tennis because I never grew up playing, but like we've said before, Niall Peterson brought us out here, and yeah, let alone playing doubles with my brother going to state, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought at the start of the year he might go singles and then I might have to play with doubles with someone else, so it was good to play with him and go to state.
State tournament coming up in a little over a week. How do you guys try to attack it? What kind of goals do you have?
Just get through the first game, hopefully win that one. I mean, that's about all we can say for right now. Just get through the first one, win the first one.
Same, win the first one, and then go from there.
All right, Shenandoah is Reid, Finnegan, and Josh Schuster on to the state doubles tournament after a runner-up finish here at districts today. Gentlemen, you guys are state-bound. Just your thoughts?
You want to go first? Honestly, I wasn't expecting it, but we played really good today, and I think it was good.
Honestly, we've made a ton of improvement since the year started, and I enjoy the new coaches, and they've taught me a lot over this year, and it's hard to believe that it's my senior year finally, but I'm excited to go to state and compete with some of the best.
What was the chemistry like, not only today, but throughout the course of the season? I mean, obviously, to qualify for state and doubles, you guys have to do something, right?
Yeah. Well, we always have to get each other pumped up, and whether we're losing or winning, we always have to do that. Yeah.
Over the case of time, I'd say our chemistry has improved a lot since freshman year, and I haven't been with him since freshman year. This is my first time, but especially when you start playing with someone, you can read each other, so he knows when I'm going up and he drops back, or I know when he's coming up and I drop back, and we can just read each other a lot better. And just being with the same partner helps a lot, and we have a lot of great chemistry.
I know obviously the final's not the way you guys wanted it to go, but when you win the semifinal and you know you're headed to the state tournament, what's that feeling like?
Pure joy, honestly. It was a really nice feeling.
The feeling is just so energetic because you have to work so hard to get to that position to be able to go to state. And it was just, for me to never be to state bound before, that feeling was just better than anything else.
You guys had a really good day as a team. I know Andrew was also a state qualifier on the singles side, so I know it put you guys in a good spot in the team standings. What has it been like to watch this team grow throughout the year?
Honestly, it's been great. I haven't been with this team for that long because my freshman year was with other people, and then COVID happened, and then this year. Yeah, our team has grown a lot, and I don't think we would have been able to do this in the beginning. And yeah.
Our team has grown as a whole really well this entire year. I think it's huge that with the new coaches and everybody moving in, we've had a great transition. And with this transition, it took a lot of hard work and dedication from all of us as a team. And even afterwards, sometimes we stay another 30 minutes to serve or something else just to do that little bit more so that we could make it to this spot.
All right, Shenandoah's Andrew Lawrence is headed to the state tournament. Andrew, a thrilling semifinals match gets you there. Just your thoughts?
It was a hard one. I played really great. He played really great, and yeah, I knew what to do to him, and that's what I did.
Mentally, how tough is a match like that? I mean, it was a long match. It was a tight match. Just what was that like?
It was really hard because we got fans like clapping it all the time, and then you just worry about going to state, you know. So yeah, it was very hard, but I went through it, you know.
Aside from obviously the mental toughness, what do you feel you did well?
Hitting low to him. He couldn't really hit my hits at all that well, and I can outstand a rally with him. So yeah, that's what helped.
Was that something that maybe throughout the day you had been able to observe, or was that something that, you know, kind of in the match you were able to pick up on?
I can do both. I can observe it in the day, and then like in that match I did.
You came in, I think, as the 4 seed. You beat the top seed in the semifinals. Was that maybe a little extra motivation, knowing you didn't want your season to end?
Yeah, that was, yeah. I knew he was good, so I just practiced, and I did what I had to do to win.
Take us through that final set. You guys are tied at 1 apiece. Obviously, it's winner goes to state. What was it that clicked?
I really wanted to go to state. It's my freshman year, you know, and I really deserve this more than anybody here.
When you started as your freshman season, did you think this was a possibility?
Not really. I was just hoping to get a win, you know, make it on varsity, and then, yeah. And then later in the season, I knew state was a possibility.
Where do you feel throughout the course of your freshman season that you have grown the most as a tennis player?
My backhand and serves, I am not the best backhand player, and then I need to work on my serves, but I'm also the smartest one out there. I know what I'm doing, and yeah.
Now you're headed to the state meet. What do you expect that experience to be like?
I do not know. I'm just going to play like I always do and hopefully do well.
All right, Clarinda's Nathan Brown is qualified for the state tennis tournament here at Red Oak today. Nathan, you're headed to, I think, Waterloo. Just your thoughts?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of happy I made it, and I'm just going to do my best to state.
Yeah, what was the approach going into today? Obviously, a good field of competitors, and you're one of the two going on. Well, how did you try to attack it?
Oh, well, I at least wanted to get third so we can make it to sub state, and now I guess to win districts is my goal.
What has this season been like for you? Obviously not being able to have a season last year. Where do you feel your strengths have been this year?
Oh, my strengths, definitely backcourt volleying, I think. Yeah.
What do you feel you did well today?
Oh, same thing. Backcourt volleying, I think hitting my shots in and staying confident is really.
Had kind of a tight quarterfinals match. I think it was like 6-4, 6-4. I don't remember off the top of my head. But, what was it that clicked during that match that led you to advance?
Oh, Mr. Bird, my coach, came over and talked to me, and he said, you need to find this energy. It's only going to be for a little bit if you win. So.
How about the semifinals match? I mean, obviously, you win your semi, you're headed to state. Kind of what were the emotions going into that, and what do you feel you did well?
Oh, I've watched him before I played, so that's kind of good. I got to examine what he was like, and I think I just volleyed well with him, stay in.
Now headed to the state tournament. What do you expect it to be like? What kind of goals do you have?
Oh,
All right, Coach. District championship for you guys today. That's always exciting to get a hang up a banner. Just your thoughts?
Coming into the season and not knowing what we would have after COVID and the year off, but we had a good core group of kids led by some really good seniors that, just wanted a chance to play. So just getting the opportunity to play this year was huge for them, and then being able to just work hard and get better every day. One thing that I just really appreciated as a coach was their willingness to try anything that we did in practice. You know, some of the stuff seems really small or juvenile for high school kids to do, but the fundamentals are so important. And as you can see, they were using everything, every skill and every tool that they could find to win today. So it's a really good feeling. It's nice to bring the boys home with a banner and an opportunity to move on to the next level, and knowing that our season isn't done. So.
Yeah, what does a day like today say about the progression and the growth that you guys made throughout the season?
Well, I guess all year long we talked about that our strength is certainly our depth, and that we get a hit against each other in practice is a really big thing for us. So knowing that number 6 can take games off number 1 and vice versa all the way through was a really big part of our success. So, but yeah, as the season went along, they just kept believing a little bit more, and every time we got to ring that victory bell, gave them a little more confidence. So we also, had the big benefit of playing in the Hawkeye 10, just getting to go up against St. Albert and Denison and Harlan and all the schools. Really, there isn't an easy out any night. So certainly progressed as the year went on, and our competition got tougher and tougher.
Andrew Lawrence had a great day. How big was that to see a performance like you saw from him?
He had obviously the match of the day so far. We'll see how the championship turns out, but man, he never had doubt. And I remember talking to him yesterday about where things might go, and he said, "You think I get a seed, Coach?" I said, "Well, I wouldn't want to play you, so I would seed you." And so he was able to get that 4 seed, and he wasn't scared at all of playing against somebody that is a strong player, and he knew he was strong. But he looks at the records, and he does all that too. So, but it was really something to see him come out here and put the performance on he did. My biggest thing that I got out of him was I think he grew up as a player. He stopped getting frustrated with himself and just moved on every point. So he needed that match to kind of grow, and I think he did today. So
you guys move on as a team. Obviously, we don't know what that looks like at the moment, but how do you guys try to attack going forward?
Again, we're going to stick with what we've been doing. We have our same progression that we do in practice, and we're not going to change up from that at all. We have guys that believe, and yeah, there's going to be really good teams out there that we're going to go up against, and maybe we get a chance to move on, and maybe we just get a chance to play another good match of tennis, because even win, lose, or whatever, the guys love it.
You guys also had a state qualifier in the doubles today. Just what did you see from them that you liked?
I'm just really happy for Reid as a senior especially, and Josh, when we changed things up and got them together as a team, they just click, and they talk together really well, and they had to battle to get there. Bodie Johnson and Dayton Templeton really put it to them for a set and a half earlier in the day. So without that match, I don't know if they would have enough to get by. So Glenwood's a really tough team. They split with them earlier in the season. It took a lot of heart. So, just really happy for them, and the dedication. And at the top of our lineup, we've been struggling this year to get wins because we play against the best every single night. So to show that depth that we've been playing against every night pays off at districts, that was